Hi, this is my model for the squat. The bar should be positioned across the trapezius muscles, roughly in line with C7. If you pull your shoulder blades together, there should be a natural shelf for the bar to sit on, and it should be centered on the back. Feet should be hip width apart, weight distributed evenly between the feet, and your feet should be flat on the floor. The starting position should look something like the slide that's on the video right now. Chest up, back straight, and the weight supported by the back rather than the arms. The squat should be initiated by the athlete moving the hips backwards, engaging the glutes and the core. The spine should remain neutral, and at the bottom of the squat, you're looking for pretty parallel line between the spine and the shins. The knees should be tracking over the toes and not caving in or flaring out beyond the toes. The head should be kept in a neutral position, following the line of the spine. In this case here, the athlete seems to be trying to look up a little bit too much, putting a little bit of compression on the top of the spine. So that's a cue that I would give to this athlete to relax his head. So this is the same athlete from a different angle. You can see the feet are slightly outturned, so they're not pointing directly forwards. An angle of around 7 to 15 degrees is fine for the squat. You can see the knees tracking pretty much over the toes, which is good. There's no valgus occurring, so the knees aren't caving in, and also the knees aren't flaring out either. Okay, on this side you can see valgus, or the knees caving in. It can cause problems for the ligaments of the knee. There, if the strain has been put on the inside of the knee, which we want to avoid in athletes. For the ascent phase of the squat, the athlete should push through the heels, looking to keep the spine in a neutral position, and again the head should follow the natural line of the spine, pushing evenly between the feet and through the heels, driving up and trying to reach full extension of the hips at the top of the movement, again with a neutral spine. Here are some problems that you might experience when dealing with athletes in the squat. This athlete here, you can see the knee is extending quite far beyond the toes, which can cause problems for the ligaments of the knee, which obviously you don't want to happen when dealing with athletes. Again, you can see the heels are coming up slightly, which can signify mobility issues. Obviously, again, something that you need to consider when training the athletes. If there are mobility issues, it could lead to further injuries down the road. Again, you can see the knees are protruding quite far beyond the toes. Okay, so here you can see the knees are caving in slightly. The bar isn't really balanced along the back of the shoulders, which can cause balance issues, uneven distribution of the weight along the back. The main concern here, as I said, is the knees caving in or the valgus occurring, which can put extra pressure on the inside of the knees. Again, it's important to understand, try and find the reason that's happening, to try and put that right, just to prevent any potential injuries further down the line. Okay, here you can see the athlete is attempting a lower back squat. So the decreasing the length of the lever of the torso, meaning you should be able to lift a little bit more weight, but again the angle of the hips will be slightly different. Again here, the knees going a little bit further beyond the toes than we like, and again the heel, especially the left foot, you can see is coming up quite a bit off the floor. So again, those things you need to be careful with the lower back squat as well. Okay, so here's just a quick summary of the starting position, what to look for the descent phase, what you're looking for the ascent phase, and then again just some things to be mindful of when training the athletes. Thanks.